Welcome. Many thanks indeed for calling through. This is Peter Sanjevich with you on my channel, Peter's Racing Tips. Embody that in your diary, embody it in your mind, because over the next period of 6 months, right through to January and longer, I'm going to be here to wipe those bookies' smiles off their faces and to give us winners, winners, winners. That's what it's all about. Well, for the last 3 Saturdays, I've banged some winners in, that's for sure. And I aim to do it again for you tomorrow. And I'm going to give you a special treat, a 20-to-1 shot, what runs in the Wokingham on Ascot Heath Day. Royal Ascot for me is finished, but the Ascot Heath begins. One big day of betting, and I've got a big 20-to-1 poke in the Wokingham that I think could wink at the judge. And I'm going to give it you FOC. I'm going to give it you free of charge. Well, the last 3 Saturdays, I've banged the bookies big time with a 25-to-1 double at Lingfield 3 Saturdays ago. On 2 horses, both heavily backed and both doing the business, no problem at all. That followed up with 2 Saturdays ago with a Yorkshire treble. And by golly, it does you good, doesn't it? 8-to-1, 8-to-1 and 17-to-2. It paid 500-to-1 at the prices I took. And I can tell you, even at SP, it paid over 150-to-1. Well, last week we banged one in called Frank the Spark, 4-to-1 down to 11-to-4. And a big each way crackerjack bet, which framed as well. And I can tell you that one ran an absolute stormer. I am here today to give you 5 bets tomorrow. I'm going to take these off now and I'm going to say hello to you. Great to be with you. This is Peter with you and we're ready to rock and roll to the payout counter once again. Well, my last 4 bets I've given you, 3 of them are framed. 16-to-1 each way yesterday, which was Impressor, down to 11-to-1. Each way second, another winning bet, job done. I only gave you 2 on the main line yesterday. The other one was Bazirier or something like that. Bazirier, ridden by Danny Tuddo. No, it wasn't. It was Danny Muscott, wasn't it? Danny Muscott, 6-to-1 into 9-to-2 second. So we had the 2 singles and the each way double. And today there's been 2 bets so far, still 3 to go. The 2 bets so far, 8-to-1, Titanium. Just not quite getting there, but second again, another payout. Each way, 8-to-1 down to 5-to-1 and 9-to-2 SP. But I tipped it when it first showed yesterday afternoon at 8-to-1. And boy, oh boy, 3 out of the last 4 have collected at 6-to-1, 11-to-1 and 8-to-1. The other horse was 18-to-1 and didn't, but 3 out of 4 were back in business as we move into my favourite day of the week and the punter's favourite day of the week, Saturday, Saturday. And boy, oh boy, I've got 5 hands, 5 fingers on one hand, a nap hand of winners, hopefully to give you. I'm going to start with the Wokingham bet. It's a free bet. It's a free bet at Ascot, and it's on a horse. Well, I think it's made to measure for the Wokingham, and I think it's going to take a lot of beating. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't go very close indeed. The trainer's a good friend of mine from donkeys years ago. That's besides the point. I think this horse is ready to do the business and win a big pot. And there's not much bigger pots than the Wokingham. And I'm going to give you that free of charge in a minute. Also got 4 other big uns for you. 4 other big uns. An 8-to-1 chance at Lingfield. A 5-to-1 chance at Lingfield. I've got a 10-to-1 chance at Redcar. Right, all coming free of charge in a minute. And straight win bet at Ascot. No prices are available on that, but it should be around about 4-to-1, 9-to-2. I'm going straight on the nose for that one. I think it's spot on, cock on and ready to go. And I think that it's going to take a lot of beating, that's for sure. It's going to take a lot of beating. But what we're going to do now, after 3 winners in 4 bets, all big prices, 16-to-1 each way, 6-to-1 each way, and Titanium today, another big, an 8-to-1 into 9-to-2. I'm going to give you 5 horses right now. If you're ready, if you're steady, let's go, man, go. Let's go straight then to Ascot Heath. Ascot Heath. And we're going to go for the big one there, or one of the big ones. They're all big races at Ascot, of course, especially if you own the winner. They're fantastic. But if you back them, they're all right as well. Right, I'm going to take you to Ascot for the 505. I've had a stack of winners at Ascot this week, including on the first day, a colossal 4-timer, which paid 750-to-1 for my closest clients. And I can tell you, they are absolutely cock-a-roop about that. But there's been lots of winners since then in the next 3 days. Plenty of them, and plenty of forecasts. But I'm only going to give you 1 bet here, and this one runs in the Wokingham Stakes, the big handicap at 5 worth about 90 grand in prize money. The horse I'm all over like a rash is number 24. It's called Strike Red, trained by Richard Fahey, and ridden by Usain James Orr. I'm not going to go into too many details about it other than it's running off a mark of 97, the same mark it ran at Ascot at Epsom last time out, and I thought that was a cracking run. It finished 5th behind a horse called Misty Grey. That was a good performance at Epsom, I can tell you that. There's no doubt about it, this horse is ready to land a big pot, and no doubt about it, Fahy knows how to win the big pot, and the draw is perfect 19 that favours the high numbers. I'm all over it like a rash. I'm on each way, obviously. The bookmakers paid down to 6th and 7th place for this. Even further, I think this horse has to be considered a really, really strong bet to finish in the frame, but I'll be disappointed if we don't just about win this big one. Number 24, Strike Red. It's ready to win. Everything's set. The horse is fit, fancied. It's only had 2 runs this year. It went out on the 12th of May, come 11th of 14 at Newcastle, and then it went to Epsom, like I just told you, and that was on the 1st of June. So it's had 2 runs to be ready for this race. It's absolutely pitch perfect. I'm all over it. I'm on it. I'm going to give it you free of charge. The price is around about 20 to 1, 25 to 1. Shop around, shop early, book early, and get on it. Strike Red. You heard it here first. I'll be absolutely mortified if it doesn't run a big race, but I know it will. Everything is set fair for a big handicap win. It must go close, in my opinion. Number 24, Strike Red, 505 at Ascot. It's your first bet of the day, and once again, it's another huge price horse that I'm giving you, and I think we could win this. I think we could land a big pot. I really do. We landed a big touch, didn't we? 500 to 1 2 weeks ago on a Saturday. We could even better it on Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm recording this, of course, on Friday. I fancy your chances big time. Where should we go next? I'll tell you what, let's go to Redcar. Let's go to Redcar. Well, the 4.15 at Redcar is a 10 to 1 chance. I'm very, very sweet on indeed. And I'm going to give you the name of that now. So if you've got your pens and papers ready, the horse to be on is number 3. It's called Good Earth, trained by Michael Harrington and ridden by Connor Planas. Well, it's an unfashionable pairing, that's for sure. And this horse is pretty unfashionable as well. It's had 7 zeros next to its name. 7 big, fat duck eggs. Well, it runs off a mark of 83, and that's a possible, really lenient mark for this horse, who won off 89 back in August last year when it won at Sandown. So we're talking about a horse who's much, much lower in the weights now than it's ever been, and is ready to pop up and strike. These are horses which are coming down the handicap and have a good chance in races that are weak for them to run in. This is a 0 to 95 race. Good Earth, well, it's been running in 0 to 105 and a 0 to 100 the last 2 times. He's got the horse down the handicap, Michael Harrington. It's a cracking price, around about 10 to 1. Harrington had a winner just a few days ago with a horse called Anif, which won at 12 to 1. So very similar makeup. Number 3, Good Earth then. Good Earth. And it's in the 4.15 at Redcar. Another big one. 10 to 1 to your money. You don't need many of them to make a lot of money, do you? That's for sure. Well, as I say, I'm here to pick your big price winners, not to pick short price favourites. I'm here to try and connect with doubles and trebles that land massive game show winnings. 20 to 1 and 10 to 1. 200 to 1 doubles. They change lives. These are big price horses. If they connect, if you get 2 or 3 of these up, you've got a bit of money to play with, haven't you? You've got a bit of money to play with, and that's what everyone wants. Big winners, big profits, and big payouts. Right? Your second bet, Good Earth, each way, and it's in the 4.15 Redcar, or Redcar, as they say, Redcar. Okay, let's move swiftly on and go to Lingfield, and we've got 2 horses there that I want to tell you about, and then I'm going to give you a win bet at Haydock Park up at Haddock. We go to Lingfield for the 3rd and 4th bets. I'm going to give you. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you them in race timed order. That makes a bit more sense. The first one I'm going to give you runs in the 6.30 at Lingfield. I'm excited about these horses. I think you can see that, the energy coming through, the buzz coming through. I've been a bit poorly in the last 2 or 3 weeks, but not any longer. I'm energised up, I'm refocused, I'm reset, and I'm ready to rock and roll to that payout counter. We banged them 2 Saturdays ago. We banged them 3 Saturdays ago. We hit them on last Saturday with Frank the Spark and Kramer's Valley. But tomorrow we're going for the jugular with a 5-timer, including a 20 to 1 shot in the big one, the Wokingham. Right, 6.30 Lingfield. Don't forget this one, whatever you do. Each way, again, number 8, Pledge of Honour, around about 4 or 5 to 1. Should be 5 to 1. Number 8, Pledge of Honour. It's got an outstanding chance, period. That's it. It's got an outstanding chance. Trained by Dean Ivory and ridden by William Carson. Runs off a mark of 63. It looks like a winning mark to me. It's been dropping down all season. It's been on 72, 70, 68, 66, 64. It's falling, free falling. And I think it's going to fall into the winning enclosure. Number 8, Pledge of Honour, ready to pop up, no question. And it's number 8, Pledge of Honour. Each way, again, the dead 8. 8 go to this, keep your eye on that. 8 runners, pay first 3, 6:30 Lingfield, don't miss it. Right, 2 more to give you. An 8-to-1 chance at Lingfield and a straight on the nose bazooka at HANDICAP Park. Just a quick thank you to all the people who gave me a thumbs up. I think the last time I looked, there's about 300 thumbs up. Thank you so much for the survey completed, and thank you for the vote of massive confidence and love, and I appreciate it so much. And it tells its own story, doesn't it? I think we've had something like 1,700 views today. We're going up. And I told you, I'm here for as long as it takes to beat them bookies big time. It don't matter how long. It's my channel. I will stay with you until we beat the bookies big time, and we will win and win and win. And then I'll stay even longer. So this is it. This is it. Me and you against the bookies. That's it. That's how it's going to work. And I'm loving it. Years ago, I used to be on all the time. Not on here. I was, not on here. Somewhere else. I was on all the time in the Racing Post and the Sporting Life, big adverts, every day. And now I'm on here every day, and I'm loving it. I'm just absolutely loving it. And I'm loving winning, and I'm loving the thought of winning, and I'm loving the excitement of winning. I'm loving you giving you winners, and appreciate all the thumbs up, all the kind words. It's absolutely beautiful, and I really appreciate it. And there is a lot of people following me, and it's a big responsibility, and make no mistake about it, I take it very serious, and I'm here to get you the winners, period. Over the last 4 years I've been on here intermittently, I've got more winners than anybody breathing at big prices. I'm not talking even money, 6 divorce, at big prices, double-digit winners. And that's my formula for success, backing big price winners. There we go. Okay, come on. We don't need to mess around anymore. We need to get on and get you these 2 bets, and then you can go and enjoy your Friday night, whatever you're doing. 9 o'clock at Lingfield. 9 o'clock. The 9 o'clock, the last roundup at Lingfield on Saturday night. Number 7. Here's one. It's called Lahina Bay, trained by Rachel Cook and John Bridger and ridden by Ethan Jones. What a triple. Ethan Jones, the jockey, claiming 7, very valuable. And Rachel Cook and John Bridger, well, they're trainers. But Ethan Jones is a good booking because he can ride winners, no doubt about that. Now, Cook and Bridger did train a winner just a few days ago with a horse called Kiss and Run. And I know that was a good performance by that day, and they've had 2 winners from just 30 runners. So although they're not fashionable and no one's heard of them, they know what they're doing, they know the time of day again, and they've booked Ethan Jones, who's a pretty cute cookie, to ride this horse. He's had 13 winners and still claims £7. Terrific. And I think this horse is well handicapped anyway off a mark of 58, so the £7 is a Billy bonus. And I'm on it. Number 7, Lahina Bay. And it runs in the last round at 9 o'clock at Lingfield. There are 9 runners go to post, so once again it's an each way classic bet. 8-1. It looks like it's got to be there or thereabouts, and it could well win and land as another big winner on a very exciting Saturday, where I've given you a 5-1, an 8-1, a 10-1, and a 20-1, all each ways. Now I'm not going each way on the last bet because I don't know the price. I think it might be 9-2. But I think it's got an amazing chance of winning. So I'm just going to go straight on the nose this one. And I usually back each way, as you know. But I don't know the price. If the price is bigger, like 5-1, 6-1, then I'd say each way. But I'm going to go straight on the nose in the 8:15 at HANDICAP Park. So once again, we're on the late shift. We've got 4:15, 5:05, 6:30, 9 o'clock and 8:15. So we're going to Dracula. We're going to the night shift. The nocturnal nightmare for bookmakers. Hey. That's a good one, isn't it? The nocturnal nightmare. Well, 8:15 might do just that at HANDICAP Park. James Ferguson is a trainer not to be missed and not to be reckoned with. He's top dollar. He's a good trainer. And this one's ridden by Callum Rodriguez. It's number 4. It's called Carpathian. She's a lovely filly. She really is. Very well bred. Cost 170,000 as a foal. Very valuable to be running in this sort of race. A grade 5 handicap, just £4,000 in prize money. She's got a lot of promise. She's stepping up in trip today to 10 furlongs, although she did run over 10 last time. Previously, she'd been over 8, 7 and 6. The last race wasn't run to suit at all. So it got into all sorts of trouble, loads of time. Safi Osborne was on it. and she's a great jockey, but that day she got into all sorts of a mess. This race is going to be run at a weak pace, and I think it's going to be run to perfection for number 4, Carpathian, to win the 8:15 at Haydock Park. Well, it's an exciting day, isn't it? I've just told you, hopefully, the winner of the Wokingham from my old pal Richard Fahey. Bang, bang. That would be great. Great. 20 to 1. I've not looked at the price just a minute ago. It was 20 to 1, nearly 25 to 1. You've got Good Earth. I think it's 8 duck eggs or something like that. 10 to 1. Ready to strike, no question. It's down the handicap. Lahina Bay in the 9 o'clock at Lingfield. Big one again, 8 to 1. Pledge of Honour looks all over a winner. And Carpathian on the nose to win. The bazooka down the middle. Well, that's it. I don't know what you're doing tonight, but have a cracking night. I'm going to enjoy it. I tell you that. I'm going to absolutely love my evening. I'm going to have a great night. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to attack full squadron. We're going to give it everything we've got to come away with the winner of the Wokingham and all the other 4 lot of Gavy as well. We've had some big touches in the last 3 weeks on Saturday. There's nothing unusual about me cleaning up big time on big price horses. And tomorrow on Saturday, I'm going to do everything in my power to help you do it again.